Hello and welcome back. This is Map It, Make It Play with Tracy. And if you're watching for the first time, I'm excited to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, we're in the month of March and I believe it's been exciting so far. So you can feel free to subscribe, like, and share. You know what we're doing here on Map It. Go to my channel, look up what we talked about in the first week of March, the second week of March, and today we shall continue in the conversation of advancement. Okay, today I want to focus on the barriers to advancement. You know, barriers are hindrances. Hindrances, you can also call them limitations. Okay, we want to dissect this issue of limitations, and I think the best prescription I can give will be this beautiful book I wrote 2021, like 4 years ago already. Very, very beautiful book, and it says breaking the bricks and shackles of limitation. So I'm going to rephrase it today to say breaking the bricks and shackles, breaking the bricks and setbacks of advancement. So for whatever reasons, whatever it is that hinders you from advancing, I want to talk about how to break them today. Okay, so I'm going to market this book today. You need to get a copy of this book. This book talks about things like fear, how to fathom fear. Procrastination is a plague. These are things that limit you from advancing. When you allow your fear grow so big, so tall, it swallows you up, it overwhelms you. Fear of failure. Oh, this is my plan to advance. What if I begin and then it doesn't go down well? And you allow this to overwhelm you, and it's like swallow you up, and then you don't make the move. That's a very serious red flag you need to take note of. Procrastination is another thing. You know what to do, you have the resources to do what you need to do, but then hey, why don't you just get up and start? Oh, I will, let me just finish this stuff. Let me just do. You just have flimsy reasons why you put those things on the back burner. That's procrastination. A writer or a speaker I listened to once said, procrastination is a thief of time. What you can do today, why postpone for later? What you can achieve this week, why just say sometime in August? For no reason. You just want to relax. You don't want to push yourself. You want to enjoy your comforts. And that's what procrastination does to you. You keep doing it, and before you know it's December and you've not achieved anything. So these are some of the hindrances we want to kick away. We want to push them away so that we can advance. Remember, advancement is synonymous with progress, is synonymous with success. So we want you to move away from where you are right now to your next level, to your next stage. You might be doing well. We're not saying advancement is only for those who are failing. No, you might be excellent at what you do, but hey, I haven't done it for 10 years, 5 years, 20 years. How about shifting? How about moving? How about trying out something new and different? So I recommend my book, Breaking the Bricks and Shackles of Limitations. And then you ask yourself, why can't I break the setbacks to advancement? Why can't I break the limitation of procrastination? Why can't I break the concept of fear of failure, and all of that? But I'd like to read something from my book before I go. I had 4 interesting personalities, write like a preface in my book. One of them is Reverend Mrs. Esther Isijola of Logos Ministries. We also have Pastor Mrs. Adekbeju Adekunle from Redeemed. We also have Professor S.Y. Giami. He also is my biological father. And I have Reverend Dr. Nelson Onwo, who's also my mentor, coach, and also a spiritual father. But I'd like to pick, so yes, I have it in a place called the Wisdom Pole. So they shared some perspectives about setbacks, about limitation. But I want to read the one from Pastor Mrs. Adekbeju Adekunle today. And she says, it starts with you telling yourself that if I can see it, then I can have it. Okay? So anything you can't see, you can't surmount it. So just pause and reflect. Whatever you cannot see, if you don't see yourself succeeding, if you don't see yourself breaking through, then you can't surmount it. This is a very great line from Pastor Mrs. Peju. We call her PJ. So she says, this book will give you classical steps on how to get there. It's about the power of possibility and positivity. Thank you so much, Ma. Positivity and possibility. Power of, so PPP, the power of positivity and possibility. So she says, draw your inner strength, desire it. So you need to desire advancement. Believe it. Own your space. Beautiful. Own your narrative. In fact, I don't know, I feel like giving her a peck. Mwah. Wherever you are, Mama, this is so beautiful. Own your space. Own your narrative. Okay, and then she goes on to say, never give up because you have been tagged a failure. That's just it. So she says again in the Bible had said, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. So sowing in tears gives birth to reaping in joy. So many people have walked through the corridors of difficulty and they overcame it. So why can't you? She concludes by saying in her preface or her wisdom post, she says, take learnings from the children of Israel who moved forward even in the face of the Red Sea. They headed on straight into the Red Sea, and the Red Sea parted ways for them to pass through. So your Red Sea is becoming a history today as you digest the pages of this book. This is from a mother, a mentor, a professional. And I really want to thank you, Madam PJ, for this wonderful lines that you've put there. So grab a copy and let's flip through together as we journey on those things that can hinder us from advancing. Fear, procrastination, not being determined, not being focused, all of those things are contained in my book. Enough of the marketing, so it's time for you to grab a copy, read it, and share your feedback and perspective. So that's it for this week. Breaking the barriers, breaking the setbacks, and going ahead to advance irrespective. Don't forget the line from Martin Luther King, who says, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, whatever. Just make sure that you keep moving. So from me to you today, I'll say to you, keep moving, don't stop. Catch you next week. I love you. I remain your host, Tracy Dapa.